Sandhill Crane Vineyards, Dylan Sote and Jenna Kulowick. Hi, Dylan. Hi,
Hey.
Jenna.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Uh-huh.
And it must be a big weekend because there's two of you here today.
Correct.
It's you're doing something, a first ever. What is it?
So it's the first annual Summer Art and Music Festival on Saturday. We have a whole lot of vendors, a whole lot of bands. It's going to be a good time. We're expecting a good turnout.
Seems like the perfect place to have a festival like this. And I guess I'm kind of surprised we haven't had one. But you've had littler versions of festivals. But this is going to be probably a full-blown event.
Yeah, so of course we've had little things like, well, not little, but just specific to different things like the pedal and wine and running between the vines and wine and wool. So this is kind of our, we love to have art and music at our place. So this is going to bring it all together for a good summer day. Yeah.
What are the, it's all on one day?
It is, yes, 11 to 9 p.m. So it's a long day, lots of music all day long. So
I was looking
schedule.
at the schedule. It's like, oh my gosh, I think I want to come.
Good, come on out.
Yeah, we were wondering if you were going to come join us.
I hope so. To get out there. So let's talk about the various things. So it's music, it's art and music. So let's talk about the music. What do you got for music?
So we have two different locations of music happening starting at 11, and each musician will play for an hour and a half. In between some of those sets will be Kevin Krieger wandering around on the saxophone too. So we're excited to have him out doing that. The first stage is right up front under the arbor, beautiful backdrop of the vineyard, and then of course when the sun goes down. And then the second stage is behind the vineyard on the crush pad. So that's a little different and it'll be cool back there.
So with two stages, this event, you're going to have to spread out because you can't have the musicians on top of each other.
Right. We're utilizing the full size of the vineyard at this event. We'll have food available both at the cafe as well as on the crush pad as well.
Now, the parking, what should people do about the parking?
So we actually cleared out like a meadow that's kind of more towards the road to facilitate more parking specifically for this event.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it is. And we'll have volunteers there guiding people parking.
So these musicians, they are going to be familiar to visitors of Sandhill Crane because they've all been on your stage before, I think.
Yeah, most of them except I think there's about two of them that haven't. So we did bring out a couple of new ones just for this event too. And we always have music inquiries, musicians wanting to play out there. So.
And Kevin Krieger, he'll just be wandering around with his saxophone like the Pied Piper.
Yep, in between sets. Yep, there's a couple different half hours that he'll be.
Yeah, he's got a
back
cool
and
setup.
forth.
He's got an amp and a speaker.
Yeah,
Totally
really
mobile.
All right, now that's the music part, which is also it's art. But let's talk about the artists that you're going to have.
So there's a lot of artists here. There's 18 of them. Many of them have been Artists of the Month. Wild Feather Studio, she has made one of our labels, the Black Cat label. Skins of Valor is April. She works at the vineyard too, so she pours for us and is a big part of has helped with this festival as well a lot. Sharon Sunday is our featured artist of the month for June, and she'll actually be out there painting or doing a piece that day too. She's coming out to do some live art that day.
Well, these really unique names of these artists. What for you? What are you most excited about? What would be so, I guess, unusual that people wouldn't typically see at an art fair?
Personally, I'm really excited to see Emily Ferguson again. She was I think my favorite featured artist. She actually brought me a specific print because she knows I have a love of pigs. So I'm excited to see her again. We'll have Mercurial Threads, which I'm repping a bandana from today. Wooden palette, I always grab something for my mom or thinking about gifts for others.
People should bring money.
Yeah, definitely.
That
And
would be a good idea.
Yeah, actually, our entrance fee is $5, and it is cash only because we can't have a POS out there for that. So that's very important to remember. We're encouraging carpooling not only for the safety of it, but for parking. So yeah. And
People should, what should they bring besides the $5 per person? Should they bring a blanket or a lawn chair?
yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We encourage that for all visitors of the winery, whether we're having a festival or not. You can always bring some lawn chairs, blankets, bring your dogs. Yeah.
I encourage people to just keep a couple lawn chairs in their trunk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's convenient.
And now, since it is a winery, are there going to be certain wines that are going to be featured during this festival?
So we're releasing the new Sassy Rosé, which is a Cab Franc Rosé. It's a little bit drier. It has really, really wonderful, like very fresh fruit notes. Very refreshing on a hot summer day. And we'll actually have a small portion of that we are kegging and carbonating for this event only.
Keg and carbonating rosé.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that sounds interesting.
Only for this day.
Yep.
And I think it will run out. So
Okay, so this is the Sassy Rosé, but
Yeah.
oh, what happened?
so Sassy
Rosie the
Rosé
dog.
is yes,
Yeah.
named after
Oh.
Rosie. Did you ever meet Rosie?
Yes.
Okay. I
Yes.
figured so. And so this is a picture of the dogwood that's planted next to the winery with a bottle of wine and to remember her, of course.
The carbonated wine. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
It's like a seltzer then.
It's kind of more similar to like a champagne.
Ah. Okay.
You obviously can't call it a champagne because we don't live in France.
Right, you can't. So here's one of the music venues, stages.
Yes, this is the front stage. So this was a good example of where the front music will be with the sunset in the back.
How about food?
Food, we're doing a special menu for the day. A lot of it's really simple, just grab and go. We'll have 2 different wraps. There will be like a turkey and provolone wrap, and then there will be like a hummus and veggie wrap for the vegetarians. We'll have some appetizers like walking tacos.
Ah.
We thought that would be a lot of fun. Some little snacky things like ranch seasoned pretzels, the rosemary and sea salt almonds that people are banging down the door to get at all the time. Yeah, it would be all really, really simple but really delicious food.
And it's all this Saturday.
Yes,
And we're gonna
come on
have
out.
500 pride cookies, so
Yeah,
bring your sweet tooth.
yeah.
I hope to make it out there myself.
Yay.
It's the first annual Sandhill Crane Vineyards Summer Art and Music Festival, and it runs from,
11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
all right, we'll see you. Come for a while or hang out all day.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Dylan. Thanks,
Thank
Jenna.
you.
From Sandhill Crane Vineyards, Dylan Sote and Jenna Kolowick.